Here is a Bitcoin update. Yesterday we had some decent price action in Bitcoin. Let's review what happened yesterday. Bitcoin fell off a cliff starting around the 19th, 20th. Came back down, found some sort of level of support. Remember we had that big support box that we drew from 31 down to about 30K. It did actually happen to drop below it. It was finding resistance here. So this support ended up over here failing and becoming resistance. And always remember, these large candles typically happen when support and resistance levels are broken. So you need like a decent pump up in price. So over here is your volume. See how this candle came in, had the breakthrough support level? You got a volume spike right down through here. And then the price action was fighting to go back above. So yes, in essence, what you had was called an SR flip, or a support resistance flip. So once was support back over here, now finally broke through, became resistance, but then the price action broke right above. Now, what I'm starting to see on the charts is a possible reversal. So like I've been saying for the past 2 months, I'm waiting for a reversal sign. This possibly could be a reversal sign. This could be an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Inverse head and shoulder pattern is a bullish reversal pattern. It means the downtrend starting to end, and we might be starting a new uptrend. What do I mean by that? So you have a shoulder, a head, and possibly somewhere in this region here could form another shoulder. Right now, what you have is that the price action broke above and is now trending on the top of our support box. Remember, we drew this support box about a couple of weeks ago. And look how that price action is literally wicking right on the top of our support box. I keep telling everyone that technical analysis is exactly how these markets trade, and it just keeps popping up over and over and over again on TA. So right now, price action is actually hovering above that support. Another concept I want you guys to see is what's called a bull flag. So you have a flagpole, and then you have a flag forming. These are typically bullish continuation patterns. You get a sudden spike in price, and then you get basically a continuation pattern, and then you wait for the next run up. What I'm expecting to see from this breakout, I would say, is probably somewhere to a level of about a little over 34,000. I teach all these patterns in a course. I have videos that are set up. I'm always updating every single day. So if you are interested in learning some basic technical analysis, send me a link down below, or follow me on Instagram at WealthDoctor85, and I will get you all set up. Now, this box here again is showing a possible inverse head and shoulders pattern forming. The price doesn't necessarily have to drop down to here, which it could, because remember that this is one of our Fibonacci retracement lines that we're hanging on, like with 786, or I'm sorry, 618 fib. So could this price action fall or stay somewhere in this level here? It's potential. But in essence, you want to see, in essence, like a support level of about here hold. So what you might end up getting is price action coming here and then going for its next leg up. That's what you want to see. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This is what I'm kind of looking for. This would be a perfect inverse head and shoulders pattern. Could start to form the process of a rounded bottom that I've always talked about. This possibly could be our bottom. And look, this is in essence what we want to see. We want to see some sort of reversal. We want to see some sort of last liquidation possibly. Did this 30K level hold as we talked about? This has been our entire thing. Also remember, our bigger pattern. So let's zoom out to our daily. Our bigger pattern is still this trend line. We still have this trend line that I'm waiting for a breakout on. So we could still possibly get it. We could possibly not have it. I'm still waiting for a breakout of this trend line. This trend line right here is what I'm waiting for. That price action to come above and eventually break out. That's what I'm looking for. But however, we could have started with an inverse head and shoulders pattern. That's what you want to see. So it's a pattern inside a pattern, right? This is a possible descending triangle, which typically are bearish. But at some point, these bearish patterns, when they break out bullish, it's a huge signal to the market that something different is happening. So keep all eyes on Bitcoin. Bitcoin runs the market.